Our presentation is on why Colorado is a great place to visit year-round. I'm David, it's Priyanka, Nancy, and Brian. People who aren't from Colorado or haven't been here often, when you ask them, what do you think there is to do in Colorado, they say, skiing, something about marijuana. And so, we're showing why Colorado is great, any season for your next family vacation. And Nancy will talk about spring.
So spring is an amazing time to come to Colorado. One of the big attractions here is the outdoors, and so hiking obviously comes to mind in the spring. It's when the snow has started to melt and you can get up into the mountains again. We have 54 14ers here in Colorado, which is a great way to kind of test your physical limits, but if you also want something a little more mellow, there are plenty of hikes that are more level around lakes and streams. It's also the beginning of wildflower season in the spring, so it's a great time to go out, see the flowers, see wildlife, and get to enjoy the outdoors. If the outdoors isn't really your thing, Colorado also has a lot of great cultural options. So spring is when the concert season kicks off at Red Rocks, one of the most amazing venues in the country for seeing live music. We also have a ton of museums, primarily located in Denver, but all over the state, such as the Art Museum, Museum of Nature and Science, the Denver Zoo as well. So even if you want to stay inside, if it happens to be a rainy spring day, there's plenty to do in Colorado. And Priyanka is going to talk about summer next.
So welcome to summer. So what are the activities we can do? I've listed many activities, like as Nancy said, the snow is going to melt, so we can do a lot of water activities like rafting and canoeing and many other things, and especially because you have the ski areas and to the mountains, we have many bike trails which you can do. Other than just hiking, you can do rock climbing as well, which is comfortable in summer, not in any other season, I guess. And there are many other vehicle tours which you can do, like the all-terrain vehicles and going around the mountains, where places which you cannot have done in other places. I mean, you must have done it in snow tubing, but not. You can also see it in summer. And also, the best thing is the camping. You can go and stay in the natural world in front of the creeks and at very good places where you can even do the barbecue and spend a lot of time after your tiresome hike or the rock climbing, and other things like horse riding as well. So, going to the next slide. As I said, we can do many water activities, rafting, canoeing, in different areas like like Breckenridge and the Estes Park, etc. And if you're not into that kind of person doing an adventure, you can just play all-round golf. As I see many golf courses in just between 1 to 2 miles of every distance everywhere. And you can also enjoy the hot air ballooning, which is good in summer. So going forward, and it also attracts, the summer has, as per the statistics, it attracts almost 60 million people around the world throughout the year, not just in summer, but, and also the Colorado is making around 10 to 12 billion of revenue through tourism. Now moving on to the fall colors.
Okay, fall. Fall is a beautiful time of year. Anywhere you go, not anywhere, but most places. But Colorado especially is, really beautiful because you got, snow on the mountains and leaves changing. Great place, great time to hike and enjoy the scenery or go for a bike ride. Just a lot of different things to do outdoors when the weather, it's cooled off a little bit from the summer, but still not too cold to where you have to bundle up too much. Next slide. And then also, it's the beginning of football season. Colorado's a great place for football with the Broncos. Trying to win the Super Bowl this year after some close tries the last 2 years. And then also the Colorado Buffaloes, they're rebuilding, but playing the Pac-12, which is, one of the best conferences, and, great atmosphere at Folsom Field. And then also Colorado is full of great parks, and other, parks so you can bring your football and, play yourself. And now Brian will talk about winter, which is, biggest season here in Colorado.
All right, hi guys. So that's all great. I really have loved listening to the 3 seasons that I hate the most about Colorado, even though I love every single one of them. This is why we're here. Go ahead and play it. Why he's not ready
Brian's
for
in
this?
this video somewhere. There he is. Maybe we can zoom. Maybe not.
I'm bragging, sorry.
Yay!
All right, who knows where that is? Thank you, it's in the house, yeah. Let me ask the 3 of you guys, are any of you originally from Colorado?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm from Miami, Florida. This is not exactly what I grew up knowing. I knew South Beach, heat and humidity, the Everglades, really, really boring stuff. This is why I came to Colorado. This is why everybody moves here. Winter, snow, sports, sun, it's great stuff. I'll let you do your job next time we do this. It's okay. You can do it if you want. Sorry, my clicker became me temporarily. So we ski and boards. Go ahead and click it a bunch of times. Thank you. And that's me showing off again. Yeah, so we ski and snowboard. We can go snowshoeing, go snowmobiling. Have you guys done any of that? We're all MBA students.